YouTube, it's your boy JDrex, man. Hey, I'm back again. I react to this. It's been a minute. Hey, the best Larry Bird versus arrogant showboat story ever told, man. Hey, man, got some more Larry Bird content for y'all niggas, bro. If I get right to this, man, I ain't gonna say too much. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
And Person will be called with the foul.
Showboat.
And Person and Bird have a few words.
Oh shit.
Bird again. Ends up on the floor.
Bro, why do Larry Bird like Johnny Lawrence, bro? If I watch Karate Kid, Cobra Kai, bro, he like Johnny Lawrence, bro.
That's the play of the game right there. And look at Bird. Person
Oh shit.
Out of all of the times where Larry Bird trash-talked and dominated an opponent, Chuck Person was one of the few players that stood toe-to-toe with Larry Bird and actually held his own.
It started my rookie year, and first time I touched the ball, my very first game, he said, "Shoot the ball, rookie. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it." I said, "Okay, I'll shoot it." Wow, like that, and it went in. And I said, "Don't ever tell me to shoot the ball. I shoot it every time." And from then on, it's been a battle in the last 6 years.
Person uses that right arm to get Bird out of the way, and then he drains it, and then he talks to Larry. Trev, Person for three. We're tied up. And he's jawing with Larry Bird again. Person wants the ball against Larry Bird. Count it. The first Indiana lead. Listen to the crowd. He'll pull out and shoot a three. Watch him. Here it goes. That'll be good. It is the Person show.
He draining them bitches, I ain't gonna lie.
When they faced off in the first round of the 1991 playoffs, their underrated rivalry was an intense.
If I'm not mistaken, he pushes McHale, and he's gone. He's gone. Thompson is gone.
Physical. Hard-fought battle of will.
And Chuck Person's doing a little talking to Bird now. And now they're bumping. And he's back to talking, and so's Larry Bird. Person. And when he talks, he walks.
And with the series tied 2 games apiece, Larry Bird in the 5th and deciding
I ain't gonna lie.
gave
I
us
never heard this
the most
nigga.
iconic
I ain't gonna lie.
moments in NBA history.
It is one of the, in the Bird lore, it is one of the top 5 incidents that he did that might have been the last great moment.
Marv, the mood of the Celtics could be described as confident. In fact, this is the 10th deciding game of a playoff series Larry Bird has been involved in. By the way, the condition of his lower back injury remains the same, expecting to play about 40 minutes through pain today. And it has come down to the 5th and deciding game between the Celtics and the Pacers. Bird of the open court over Williams. Pacers down court in a hurry. Larry Bird had some words right in the face of Chuck Person as Person called for the timeout.
Larry Bird was on that.
The game off hot. You couldn't tell that he was battling a severe back injury and was in a lot of pain.
Larry Bird at this point in his career is now squeezing to the end. It's a ceaseless struggle to get healthy enough to play.
Larry Bird did not play the final 7 games of the season as he decided to sit out and see if he could get his back ready for the playoffs. His back was day to day, and no one knew if he would be able to play in the series.
I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to feel Thursday or Friday. It's just wait and see. It's a game that we're playing right now, and hopefully I'll be prepared to play every game.
I remember walking in the locker room, and I saw Larry before the game, and I said, "How you feeling?" "I'm okay, I guess." Well, he wasn't okay. Guy could barely put his pants on.
He spent the night at the hospital in traction, so he had to be in just unbelievable pain.
Putting his shoulder down that time, actually trying to create off the dribble, which is unusual with the bad back that he has.
As Larry Bird carried the Celtics to a lead in the first half, while already in excruciating back pain. To make matters even worse, with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, Larry Bird took one of the nastiest falls of his career.
Right now, Larry Bird with 12, and the Celtics lead by 7. 4.5 remaining. In this first half, Bird had it knocked away by Sadler. Powers on the recovery. Bird is hurt. Bird is down, and he's hurt.
As Bird goes after the loose ball to try to save it, he does in fact get it, keeps it in play.
Yeah, this is what changed Larry Bird's life. Well, his career.
It was a thud when he hit that floor. You heard that boom. The breath went out of that building because they thought that, that was it.
What went through my mind, just hope it wasn't anything too serious. Obviously, if there's something wrong with me, anytime you see Larry Bird walks off the court, something seriously got to be wrong.
Larry Bird's face hit the floor so hard that he knocked himself unconscious for a few seconds. He left the game with a concussion and had a broken bone in his face. And with the Celtics leader out of the game, Chuck Person and the Indiana Pacers smelled blood.
In the locker room right now isn't helping the Indiana Pacers pick up their level of intensity. They smell it right now. They know the leader is not on the floor. Someone needs to step up now for Boston and take over in Larry Bird's absence.
Chuck Person with 20 points. The first time
Coach like fuck. And he coached like fuck.
Right, Chuck Person was a real force, and there was a lot of back and forth going on.
Person for three. Yes. Straight away.
And Larry bangs his head on the floor.
I know.
Bang, boom. Has to leave the game. It looks like the ship's going to sink, and we're going to go home in the first round.
Person from downtown. What a shot by Chuck Person. And he gets the treatment from the crowd as he reacted. Indiana with a 3-point lead.
And the cameras are on Larry emerging from the locker room, coming down the corridor. The cavalry is arriving. The crowd sees him. They go berserk.
And here comes Larry Bird. As Michael Williams is covered by Robert Parrish.
I got the sense that the Pacers were stunned to see him there. And that they thought, holy what's going to happen now?
Throughout this timeout, they have been standing and cheering since Larry Bird made his way from underneath the tunnel from the Boston locker room. He went out with 4:23 remaining in the second after taking the fall, and he is back in the ball game. Reggie Miller's shot.
Bro, he was doing that with a broken back. Like how? I mean,
I've never
not a broken back, but
that would play
his
with
back
pain
was
the way he
injured.
does, and an athlete that's so highly self-motivated as Larry Bird.
He had a broken jaw. It's crazy, bro.
People's pain threshold are different. Some guys will dislocate a finger and go ahead and play with it. Some guys can dislocate a finger and be out 6 weeks. I think it's just something within your body that some guys have a good pain threshold and some don't. But to me, I was just so glad I got the NBA and made it. I didn't want some little injury messing up my whole season, so I tried to play through it.
Bird with the step on Shrep.
When Larry returned, the Celtics went from losing by 3 points to winning by 13 points in a matter of minutes.
But they come right back at you.
Bird on the reverse, and it counts.
Nigga say, this is my ball, nigga. Give me that fucking ball.
That, Larry's on the court now. Hey, now we got our leader back. We got a big option here we can go to down the stretch during the game, and he's just a big emotional lift when he's on the court too.
3-point play for Bird. Bird ahead of the field.
Lay.
And it's the Celtics by 13.
The fans at that point wouldn't let the team lose because of what Larry was doing.
Sanders at 6'6", giving away 3 inches to Bird, who's trying to post him up through the foul.
possession, and then also by taking it strong to the basket, showing them how it's to be done.
Through all of the pain and injuries, Larry Bird came back and led this Celtics team to a victory.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy,
that
bro.
There's a big difference between being a good player and being the greatest of all time, because today's players just aren't built like they used to be.
Mike, rarely do you see
facts
kind of emotion from Larry Bird.
No, but Larry Bird is answering the challenge put forth to him by Chuck Person and the Indiana Pacers, and he's letting it all hang out today.
I'm talking about today's player. When you look at Larry in that game, and Bob Hill says he's coming back and be ready for him, would today's player come back in a game like that? Now with load management, where agents and managers are saying you got to take care of your body and your product. And it's true, you know, I mean, your body is your livelihood.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I remember Jordan playing with 104-degree temperature.
Yeah.
A courageous
104
performance by the flu-ridden Michael Jordan.
Larry, we just talked about that game, you know. With
Isaiah Thomas against the Lakers in 88, 25-point period on a bad leg.
He's got to be hurting and limping. Thomas goes up, and Isaiah Thomas having an incredible period.
Yeah, so it's just, I don't know, maybe I'm being unfair, but that just isn't there anymore.
Boston 110, Indiana 96.
I mean,
4 minutes gone by in the fourth.
it's more strict now.
Again, ends up on the floor, and he was pushed.
Our trainers is doing their jobs, bro.
Stepping up with the blind screen right in the area that Larry Bird doesn't need.
Like, I get back then, like, bro, don't get me wrong, I get back then, players would get up and just, like, hoop. But, like, y'all gotta understand, like, now, bro, like, our trainers, like, they take their job really serious, bro. Like, they don't want the players out there playing, like, injuries, any type of injury or anything, period. I mean, the coaches now, they want their players to be able to play. Because anything, like, a little boo-boo, they going to take their ass out, bro. That's just how it is now, bro. Back then, we understand they were more tougher back then. And sometimes the players even chose to play back then, which they did, which made it even crazier. Yeah, players back then didn't give a fuck. They're like, I'm playing, bro.
Or you just, you know, you go that. I think it's one of those things that as the years go by, it'll become bigger and bigger and bigger.
And it is all over. The Boston Celtics, in a terrific series, have defeated the Indiana Pacers. They won it in 5 to advance to the second round.
I already have a lot of respect for Larry Bird, but the way he played today, you know, it's just like the stuff you tell your kids about. And I told him at the end of the game, I've never seen anything like that.
Truly amazing, and you know, it's courageous and all those other things. And he's the leader. He is the leader of the Celtics, and he will be until he retires.
I've known Chuck for a while, and we've always had run-ins, but it always seems like I get the last word.
Hey.
Charles Bar.
That's it for our reaction, man. Let me know what y'all think about that, man. Hey, like I said, man, players back then is way more tougher, bro. I'll give y'all that. Players back then is more tougher, but like, y'all think about it. Nowadays, bro, the trainers take their job serious, bro. They won't nobody going out there with no fucking broken leg or nothing, bro. Like, your ass gonna sit out, bro. That's how it is. And hey, yeah, man, that's it, bro. Well, otherwise, man, just got y'all some more Larry Bird content, man. That's it for our reaction, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Like, comment, subscribe for your boy JG Reacts, man. Don't forget to hit that sub button for your boy JG, man. Hey, your boy JG out.